Hi, this is Plate Glass Armor recording the Wooden Winged War. This is episode 13 between GreyMinneham's Banana Jet and Hollio's Fizzle Mark II. This is the first fight in the winner's bracket round 2. Begin. And you can see those little tiny timed explosives of the Banana Jet are taking their toll on the armor of the Fizzle Mark II. But the Fizzle Mark II is fairly enclosed, so it has a better chance against that type of attack than most of the opponents in this competition. Oh, and a minor collision there. Looks like the Banana Jet lost some of its Deady Blade controls, and the Fizzle Mark II lost some armor, but they are both still at full capability. It looks like the Fizzle Mark II has some... Oh, excuse me for a second. I just had to sneeze. It looks like the Fizzle Mark II is racking up the damage from those small explosives. So it now has several holes in it, but it's being pushed into the ocean. They're both set to get very close to their opponent, but it looks like the Fizzle Mark II is having difficulties getting out of the water. So it looks like the first round is going to go to the Banana Jet. And round 2 at 1 kilometer of distance, begin. Well, it looks like the Banana Jet has lost one of its turning thrusters, which means that while it is still quite maneuverable, it is no longer as maneuverable as it was. Oh, and it lost a second turning thruster. So it's going to have real difficulty keeping its maneuverability. But it looks like the Fizzle Mark II is already in the water. It can get out, but it's racked up half its points already. And it's not having an easy time staying out of the water. So at 3/4 of the points, and it looks like it's dipping back low again, it's probably going to get disqualified at 2/3 health. Yep. 2 more seconds of touching the water, and the Fizzle Mark II will lose this round. Blocks just flying off of both competitors here. Looks like the Fizzle Mark II is missing one of its guns. Nope, it still has both. It was just lacking the ability to turn one of them, which means I suspect it's missing a local weapon control. And with that 2 more seconds in the water, the Fizzle Mark II is disqualified, although it did bring the Banana Jet down to 2/3 health. So the Banana Jet is not looking well. Most of its current appearance is those decorations. So in reality, underneath, it's been stripped of a lot of blocks. third round. Begin. It looks like the Fizzle Mark II is maintaining a slight advantage this round, dealing damage faster than the Banana Jet can get shots on target. But it is a very close match. Both teams now have a few seconds of disqualification points as they're missing enough of their propulsion to have difficulty staying out of the water. And it looks like the Banana Jet might be grounded here. It has 2 more seconds before it gets disqualified. And just like that, the Fizzle Mark II wins 1 round. But it's not enough to win the overall fight. So with 2-1, the Banana Jet will be moving on to the next round of the winner's bracket, and the Fizzle Mark II will be moving on to the loser's bracket.